What's down with it, y'all? This is the first visual episode of Talk Yo Ish, directly sponsored with Dante Goss.
Hello.
How you doing today,
I'm doing
man?
good. How you doing?
Shit, I can't complain. You know, we're alive and able.
That's
Blessed,
true.
alive and able.
Yes.
Look, you want to get into any socials that you have first to be reached at?
Sure. Yeah. So my Instagram is donte.goss. All my music is out on other platforms. Just my full name, so donte space goss. That's on like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud, Shazam, all that stuff. So,
So what all do you do?
I produce, I sing. That's pretty much it for now.
I'm about to say, come on
I
now.
mean, well, I'm working on like directing like videos for like my
Right.
songs, and like I want to do that for like other artists because I like the visual aspect of it and putting together a story.
Yeah.
Because I think that's my favorite part about music, really, besides the sound itself, is like the story's telling, and I think a video really immerses you into that experience. So
That's real.
I've really been dabbling in that a little bit, like scenery, composition, color grading, all that stuff. So.
That's what's up with it. What got you into it?
I don't know. I think I used to make music and I would visualize it in my head, and I would see that no one else is doing it the way that I want. So I said, why don't I just do it myself?
Right.
And so I just started from there, just experimenting, just trying to get better at it.
I feel it. How long have you been making music?
I've been making music for 8 to 10 years, and I've been singing for 1 to 2.
Okay. What's the song you said you have out already on Spotify and everywhere else?
So I have a song out called Moonshine. It's out on Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. So if you guys, really like almost like alternative R&B and like really indie kind of sound, you might be into that. So, you're more welcome to check it out if you guys want.
You been a little too humble, man. Talk your shit today. Talk your ish. We all talk your ish.
I don't know what's there to talk about, I wouldn't be here without a lot of people,
Right.
God first, He gave me the gift to sing, to produce. Every good idea, every good thing comes from Him. My manager, who's here today, you can't see her, but she helps me out with a lot of stuff, bookings. She even helps me like critique my music, because like sometimes I hear something and like I'm unsure, and it's always nice to have someone there to be like, maybe you should, or maybe you shouldn't. It really helps, and it makes the process a lot easier. And honestly, like even like people who've gone in and out of my life affect my music. Mentors, friends, even bad people, they affect how I approach it.
Right.
So I think I can't really be really boastful, because wouldn't be here without a bunch of people. Even though this is like, this is a team sport right here.
Come on. So what ways would you say that you express yourself the best creatively?
Yeah, music probably is like the most prevalent, honestly.
Now we talked about you being a nature hippie.
Yes, that's right. I do love the outdoors.
What parts are like your favorite things about nature?
I love the water. There's so much that we don't know about it, and there's so many like pretty colors, pretty like creatures in the water. It's just like there's so much for you to learn and explore. And in terms of like the land, I just love the way the shape of the earth is formed, and maybe there's like a garden here, and like flowers that take on a different color, different shape in a different way, and it all culminates to make its own like unique picture. And it's like a walking photograph, but it's like you're experiencing that photograph for yourself, and you're just like in that time, like only you can experience it the way that you did. And like it's just, nature is just healing to me. Like sometimes like I just like to go in nature and just like try to see what I can do there. Maybe bring my guitar there or try to write something, because like sometimes you'll get.
You play guitar as well.
Yeah. I play like any instrument you can throw at me, but primarily because like, well, I know music theory, but I play by ear mostly.
Yeah.
Because like it's kind of hard to remember music theory. I just do it all by like instinct, whatever God allows to come out. I primarily sing. I do guitar, keyboard, piano, drums. I actually have a harp. I tried
said you have
using
a
it once.
harp?
Yeah, I have a harp. I have
That's
a lyre.
love. No, that's love. I haven't
yeah.
heard that. Like,
Yeah, a lot of people
What
don't
got you
use it
into
in
it?
music, so I haven't really used it because like I feel like no one would really want to hear that.
bull crap.
So
Nah, done the right way.
yeah,
That's
true.
I love that you said that though. Like, have you used BandLab before?
Only so I have a relative who also is trying to get into music, and I helped that individual on use that because they didn't have the proper like computer, so it couldn't support the proper software.
Right.
And so I was doing research for them, and I was just like, that looks like a good option. So I was just helping them out with like teaching them how to use like a MIDI keyboard to
Right.
like microphones, stuff like that, and
That's what's
you
up
know.
with it. No, you did say you use FL and
Yeah, I
Ableton,
do.
huh?
Yeah, but honestly, guys, I know most of you guys are gonna hate me, but I think FL Studio personally is slightly better. The workflow is way easier, in my opinion. You know, unless you're like working on a film, I don't. You know, you can do so much. Even with BandLabs, you can do so. As long as you know your program, you're gonna kill it.
Right. That's
So
real. That's
yeah,
real.
don't think you need like a bunch of equipment. Like start somewhere and build from there, because if you can create a great song from a low-end software or piece of equipment, imagine what you're gonna do with the high-end stuff. So it's just keep working, keep working.
That's real. But I would love to see what you do with that harp,
Yeah.
especially like making some live loops.
Mhm.
You said you do contemporary music as well. It's not just one set genre, right? Like,
Right, I'm kind of all over the place.
yeah, I love that. I love
I
that.
can't
I love
keep
that. For
still.
real.
I guess I like to dabble in a bunch of things because there's so much you can learn from a different genre, and
Right.
like there's some genres that are also like culturally based, and you can pick up on a certain part of the culture and bring it in because like you can make like unity without even having to spend months and years in a certain place and do all those things. You can learn about them through their music and then bring them together with another culture, and and then bring them in one place, maybe perform a show, and
For real.
so I think that's important.
I'm
Yeah.
with you for sure. Bringing the culture into it is the entire essence of like, not even just your sound, but just knowing how you connect with other people and around the world. So I'm with you for sure, for sure. That's dope though. So if you could use 3 words to describe yourself, what would they be?
3 words. Kind of out there.
You said,
Yeah,
You said kind of out there?
kind of out there. Yeah, honestly, I'm just like,
Okay.
yeah.
I feel that though. I feel that though.
I can't use no words like outstanding, blissful. Like, nah, man, I'm kind of just floating around. Whatever rocket
Hell-
blows my way, and go in
hell-
that direction.
Hell no.
So
Take your flowers, all 2K23, homie.
I don't know.
All 2K23.
I'm just trying to see where this thing goes. Honestly,
Nah, I feel you on that.
That's where it goes.
I feel you on that though.
But
Humble to the death of us, but pop your shit, man. Come on.
if
Come
only I could
on.
say, I gotta keep it. You gotta stay humble.
I feel you. And I'm gonna help you break out that shit. I'm breaking out myself. We gonna break out together, cause fuck all that on me.
We'll
Me.
see. We'll see.
ain't
I can be
mad
a
at you.
bit introverted a lot of time.
I feel it.
So
I feel it. I'm definitely an introverted extrovert myself.
yeah, like whenever I need to be extroverted, then I'm like, okay, gotta do what I gotta do.
On me.
But I guess that's why I like music so much, because I could be like secluded in a room and just block out everything, just get into my own like little space.
On me.
And
On me. What do you like to do in your free time?
probably eat like kings.
Okay.
I like kings. Chick-fil-A is good.
Now hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I mean making music. I love making music so much.
Is it the
Um,
sauce or is
Oh
it?
my gosh. Have you tried putting the toast in the sauce? It's killer. It's so good. And then maybe
Right.
like you stack the fries on it and add a little bit of the little bread comes from it. Dude, I'm like, my stomach is growling. Like my stomach is growling as I
I
speak.
ain't mad at you.
As I
I
speak.
ain't mad at you. That sauce is killer.
It's so
that
good.
That sauce is
People
killer. I
who
ain't
say
mad
they
at
don't
you.
like the sauce,
Full of
try it
shit.
again, please. 'Cause it's so good. How could you not like it?
Oh,
So
you said Cane's and Whataburger? Or you said
King
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Oh yeah. You know like
What's your
Chick-fil-A?
favorite sauce at Chick-fil-A?
Barbecue sauce.
The barbecue.
No, but I don't
Come on.
really use like like sauce. I like get the deluxe a lot of times.
Yeah.
I just like the contrast between the patty, the pickles, you know, maybe got a little like mayo on there, a little ketchup,
Okay.
you know.
You talking about the normal chicken sandwich, right?
The deluxe joint, the
Oh, the
deluxe
deluxe
chicken sandwich. It's just,
Okay.
and I dip that in the barbecue sauce,
Yeah.
and it goes hard.
I ain't mad at you. That sriracha sauce go good too, though. That
So,
sriracha.
oh, do you know I've never ever tasted sriracha sauce in my life?
Why?
I don't know. I've never
You
had
don't
it.
like hot sauce or what?
That joint blows up my stomach. I'm not gonna lie.
I
That
know
joint.
that
I used to have it a lot. Like when I was younger, at like my grandma's. You know, the part of town they're at, they had like a bunch of places selling like hot sauce, Tabasco sauce, and you know, for a time I thought it was cool until like the next day when I had to use the bathroom, and I was like, no, this ain't cool, man. I gotta stop this. How y'all doing this? Y'all are inhuman. Like, y'all are very different.
Where you
So,
from?
I'm from Detroit actually. Like
Okay.
I was born in Pontiac, but lived around the Detroit area a lot.
Right.
I moved down to Texas when I was like 11, and then I lived here for a while, and then I've just been going around, you know, back and forth. And I recently came back from Michigan again to Texas. So we'll see if I stay here. We'll see, you know.
You said you came back from Michigan?
Yeah, so I went to Michigan for a couple months, and then I came back here recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just been kind of all over the place.
Feel you?
But yeah, I just like moving around, just seeing what there is, and like I don't know, it's just so fun. It's so fun.
Oh man, I'm with you. I'm ready to get out of Houston. I've been here too long.
Yeah, it's humid out here, guys. How do you live here?
It's hot. Usually when I don't have these in, I got this big ass
Yes.
afro. And my
Literally, I felt I only had this, but when the sun was beaming on it, I was like, this is not helping.
man,
You're supposed to protect me.
on soul,
You're supposed to protect me.
the scenery in the back though,
It is
man,
beautiful.
make it
Can you guys see
everything.
that?
Yeah, make it everything.
And since we're by the water, when the cool breeze comes in, it definitely does.
Help
You know,
with the, help
yeah.
with the heat. I'm with you.
Yes, God
I'm
bless
with
you. God
On
bless you.
soul. So, what do you believe in spiritually?
God. I believe in God. I would classify myself as Christian, although I don't really believe in like I don't believe in like religions. I believe, you know, I guess that goes for anyone who like believes whatever faith they believe in. They believe that their faith is the right faith.
Right.
So, yeah, take that as you will. Yeah, I guess if you want to put me in a classification just so you can identify my beliefs, Christian.
Cool with it.
So.
But if you don't believe in religion, that's cool as well. I'm with you.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like you gotta incorporate it because, you know, I wouldn't be here without God. So
Right.
everything I have, every good thing comes from the Lord.
Come on. Speak your word. Speak your word. 'Cause that's a word. Lil Birdie told me that you are very into wildlife conservation.
Right. Yes. I honestly don't know how that started. I just kind of, I think since I've been outdoors a lot, like my childhood's kind of like rough. I won't get into it, but there were times like where when my dad was home, he would take us to like a lot of like what would you call it, like state parks or stuff like that. And that's kind of how I got into the groove of like just wanting to get out there, and I just seen some incredible things. And like animals always interested me, like the freedom they have, and just how like they don't have a consciousness, but yet they're still able to get things done. And it's crazy. And they're just, I don't know, I can't describe it. If I'm gonna have respect for the land, then I gotta have respect for the things that live on it. So
Right.
that's kind of how I feel it. You know,
That's real.
I think a lot of animals also, get treated poorly and like get like, it's gonna get weird, but get like
No,
killed,
get into
like
Into it.
because they're just like, for example, sharks. I'll give sharks. I have like a weird relationship with sharks where like I have a fearful respect for them, but also I am highly fascinated by them, and I kind of love them because they're like so interesting. I mean, yes, they can be aggressive, and they can do things. That's with any animal, like it's like people who like have like lions for pets, but when they grow older, they get attacked. Because they're still that animal. But if you don't respect the animal, you're gonna, God knew what He was doing when He made the animal. There's a reason why we live in cities, not in the jungle anymore. Like we gotta separate ourselves, give them their space. Like the earth is so big, and like just because we want to go like it makes no sense to want to populate, like, just make cities all across the world. Like, can't we just, like, give them their space? Like, they're beautiful creatures. Like, there's so much we can learn from them. You know, like, it makes no sense to want to, like, eradicate them. Like, think of how many, like, extinct, like, animals there are because we were just too afraid of them instead of, like, giving them their space.
Right.
Maybe they wouldn't have attacked us if we would have just respected, you know, that they're there. So at least that's kind of like the ground.
I'm with you for sure, man. On my soul, like that's why I don't really, you know, when I was younger, you know, you go to the zoo and you're like, oh, I love seeing the animals.
Yeah, and then
Now
I
just
got
see
older
it's
and I was like,
captive.
that's kind of tough. Like,
Hell
because when they
yeah.
release them, you know, most of them die like pretty soon. Because when you know they get like,
That's real.
I forgot what the term is, but like they get, you know, they're just like
Accustomed to that.
accustomed
that
to like
environment, right?
of being seen as an event, as opposed to being seen as a piece of life, a piece of nature, you know, something that flows. You know, and so other animals take advantage of that. Yeah, the sun's going on.
Yeah, the sun coming down. Ooh-wee. Look, we know how to move forward. My bad, I didn't mean to
No,
cut you
you're
off.
good.
That damn
Nah,
sun.
that sun was gonna cut. The sun just cut me off anyways. It's
Man, shit. I'm with you though for sure, homie. Cause, Lord. Are you into any sports or other activities?
I used to do a lot of sports, but as music became more prevalent, I kind of, you know, took a back seat from a couple. I still do, you know, I still like to exercise. I actually love exercising. I love being physical. I still practice, you know, like self-defense stuff. I still practice. I still love to run like so much. I don't know why. I have like a weird. Most people I know hate running, but I kind of love running. But yeah, exercise is so fun. Like it's so fun.
Shit, I'm with you. I used to hate running. I do it
Oh,
occasionally.
you hate
now.
running?
Nah, I used to hate it. I do it occasionally now,
Yeah.
but shit, I love
Yeah.
lifting more.
That's
Like,
true. Yeah.
throwing weight around.
Yeah, you have to. I think with running, you have to be consistent with it, or else. Because even if you take a couple of days off, that joint's gonna suck. The next time you do it, 'cause especially if you know you're about to go have a feast, your stomach's gonna make you pay.
On soul,
You're
you
gonna
real
get
on that.
tired. You're gonna get
Man,
I pull something. Like nah,
pull the damn muscle and being out,
Yeah, you're gonna
cramping and shit.
Yeah, and that you're gonna be doing that too. You're gonna be in the
Man.
bathroom.
The shit, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about you. Is that like a normal thing, or is it just me? Like after, like if you're doing like especially like cardio or something, you gotta use the bathroom. You're like, dang, I just used it. Like
Yeah, that's why
it
you.
doesn't cleanses.
Do you eat before or after you work out?
Sometimes it would. I think it depends like how hungry I am.
Yeah.
But if I do eat before workout, it's something like light, something that's usually like a grain that has a bit of carbs in there, so it gives me those energies I need, and sugary, so I can like kind of like spark me up a bit. But usually I would eat after, within the 30-minute window, I like to call it, and try to eat then. But yeah, if you're gonna eat, like this is my personal opinion. If you're gonna eat before workout, try to eat at least like 30 minutes. You know, give your stomach some time to settle. Or if you eat, this is also like almost contradictory. But if you're an experienced, like if you weightlift, like this is something I found beneficial. If you eat like a big meal and you're just like, dang, I feel kind of big. I need to like work out, but I don't want to wait so long. Just go ahead and do it. You know, like for some reason it like helps. For me.
You talking about like right after you eat?
Yeah, like directly after you eat, like try doing like a couple of pull-ups or something. Go throw some weight around, do deadlifts or something, squat. I don't know. It's weird. It's like sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. But I feel like I just contradicted myself.
No. I'm with you though.
Yeah.
Cause you wanna feel bigger when you're going to throw weight around.
Yeah. It'll give you the energy you need, absolutely too.
Right.
And since you just ate all that protein, and once you tear it down, you just rebuild it.
On soul. Yeah, but usually when I run, I don't eat either. I don't eat before. Just,
Man,
I
if I'm gonna run, oh sorry, I cut you off.
No, go ahead, my bad.
Oh, no, I was gonna say if I'm gonna run, like especially if it's a distance, I want to eat, because sometimes like I won't eat and I regret being alive because I'll be so hungry, and also like because like I'm burning all that off as I'm running, especially if I start to run faster, my metabolism speeds up, so I'll just be like, I feel sick in my stomach, and as soon as I stop, I feel like it's the end of the world. Like I'm like, man, I should have ate. So if I know I'm gonna run, I especially want to try to eat something before I run. So if you guys like are trying to get into that, like if you're gonna run, you're trying to lose some weight, Oh yeah, that's actually I was talking with someone about this the other day. A misconception is don't starve yourself if you're trying to lose weight because one, it eats away your muscles first, and then it eats your fats, right? And also, if you're not eating anything, you don't have energy to even like move throughout the day, especially not exercise. So you need to eat something, even if it's like one meal a day. Get that energy in, so you can provide your body with the right nutrients and right building materials to get you through the day and get that exercise done. Don't starve yourself, guys. That's not cool, man. It's not. It's not gonna work.
You said that to a younger version of me, man. When I was in wrestling still.
Oh, wrestling.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was different though. I had to lose so much weight in such a short amount of time. I went periods without eating, and you're right. It just make you feel malnourished.
Yeah, and it'll change
Take
your attitude,
everything
your
from
mood.
you. Yeah.
I think like you'll just get like it'll make you feel miserable.
On me.
And sometimes if you fall in deeper, it can be hard to get out. So
Hell yeah.
if you can, try to eat something. Try to eat something. Start little, and go from there.
Soul on soul. Are you into any conspiracy theories?
I am not. I'm actually an anti-conspiracy theorist. I believe that there's an answer for everything that isn't a conspiracy.
So you're a realist.
I guess you could call it that.
Okay. So it's always a reason behind it.
Absolutely, yeah. Nothing's by mistake.
I feel that a little bit though. I feel that with you. I'm with you. Do you consider yourself to be materialistic?
I think everyone struggles to an extent with materialism. I try honestly. I think now I'm more minimalist. I try to get rid of a lot of stuff because one, I realize I don't really need that much. Especially I think because with anything you do, like if you're doing like wrestling, you're thinking about wrestling like most of the time, and you're trying to do what you need to do, and so like other stuff kind of gets put on the back burner, and you realize, well, if this is my passion, I kind of don't need this other stuff. I can just start getting rid of this, getting rid of that. So doing music, I don't really need that much. Just give me my instruments, and I'm good to go. So I think I'm getting better at being more minimalist. Hopefully that improves in the future.
That's what's up with it. I like that answer.
Would you say you're like materialistic or?
To an extent, like you said, like not as far as like name brands or anything like that, but just knowing
guys,
that.
you gotta stop that.
No, come on.
On the real. You're spending a band on what? A t-shirt?
Bro.
You go down to like Goodwill, get something with way better fabric.
Man.
For half the price, quadruple the price.
As long as you know how to dress, you can make it work.
Guys, fashion's important to learn. Fashion's important to learn. If all else fails, do neutral colors, gray, white, or black. And then just work your way around that, okay?
Add that tan in there too.
Yeah. Do that. Yes.
That's real. Shit. Let's see. What or who would you say inspire you the most?
Like musically or?
However you take it. Open-mindedness is a part of the journey, man.
I'm gonna have to bring it back to God for this one, because I didn't really, before I moved down here to Texas, I hadn't actually listened to a lot of music variations. Like my family used to listen to a whole bunch of gospel, and you listen to something too much and you kind of start to hate it. And so I started getting into classical music, and so I guess that's really where the journey started. God allowing me to. I'm like, Lord, I need something else. And so he's like, okay, and allowing me to be guided to different places. And then even if there was nothing, if everything was stale, if everything was dry, then he would allow, a new, especially when I started making music, he would just allow something new to come out that I never ever heard before. Right. And so I was like, oh, bet. What I gotta do to keep having But the joy is, if you give glory to the Lord, he'll keep blessing you. He'll keep blessing you. Just stay humble. Because the Bible says that the Lord hates a proud look, so you gotta keep yourself in check. Of course, the Bible also says give honor where honor is due, but it's not all us. It's not all us, but we still have to acknowledge that we still have to make that choice to do whatever it is we're doing. So we can't expect, we're not gonna get anywhere if we don't do anything. So to an extent, you have to do something, And so, if you want to be blessed musically, work on music, go improve it, And so I think that's how most of like the sounds that's in my head came, is because I just put myself in a position to hear it. And, if you put yourself, in position, then God can move you. It's like a chessboard. He's looking for who's willing to do what, So if you're saying I wanna do this, okay, fine. Put yourself in position to do that, and God will figure out a way. And if he can't, if all else fails, he'll make a way. There's a thing where I heard a while ago that your destiny will make way for your gifts. So if you have the gift, if you hone your craft, utilize it, the future will be made just because of that fact. So just keep doing what you're doing.
That's real. That's real. I'm with you 100%. I feel like it definitely comes down to how willing you are to leave your comfort zone as well. Because, man, on this journey, shit, it's like every time you get comfortable, you forced to leave again.
Yeah.
So,
you gotta
it's real.
be on your toes.
Not real. Be adaptable as hell.
Absolutely.
What's one major goal you want to accomplish in this life? Or if you have a couple, you can go a couple.
I want honestly be told, thou good and faithful servant, you may enter into heaven to the gates. Try not to slip up. And when I do, just get back up again and try to do better. Always try to grow. Gotta always try to grow. But besides that, honestly, use my music, use the ability God gave me for good. Try to help someone. I always try to make my music be like kind of inspirational in a way, because most, especially there's a lot of music out, a lot of music coming up that's, you listen too much to the wrong message, it's gonna affect you in a way you don't want.
Right.
So I'm trying to, allow people to find, especially the people who are really looking for, a message to keep them alive the next day. Because a lot of people, there's countless times, artists have been told this is throughout all of history, artists have always been told, whenever their music is actually making a difference, you saved my life. Be the reason that your song saved someone's life, So I always try to keep my music as inspirational as possible. Because someone could be standing on a bridge and they hear that one verse and they say, okay, let me give it another day. And they totally forget about what they were thinking about the other day, and they add 10 years to their life, died from natural causes or something, but at least that you gave them that opportunity to do better, to change, to see the beauty in life. So yeah, I don't know if that answered your question. I kind of forgot what the question was.
I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%. Knowing that you can impact people in the ways you've been reached through music, that's what got me into it as well. So I'm with you for sure. Music heals, bro.
Yes.
Takes you to different time zones.
Yeah.
It heals.
If there's anything on this planet that should make you believe in something, believe in the impact that music can have on your life.
So
the kind of music you listen to affects your lifestyle. If you want a lifestyle change, maybe change your playlist. Maybe if you want to feel better in the morning, maybe have some more uplifting music in the morning.
Ooh, that's real.
There's a reason that when we feel sad, we naturally want to listen to sad music to kind of like swell in that, and eventually we'll fade out into a different playlist. So you gotta use that same principle, that if I'm sad and I listen to sad music, if I want to be happy, maybe I should listen to happy music. If I want to feel inspired, I gotta listen to something inspiring.
Right.
And if you can't find it, then make it. Shoot, go real. Make it. Someone's waiting for your song. You just gotta be willing to put in the work. Nothing worth having comes without a price. Reap what you sow. You gotta. If you want to see it come to fruition and it doesn't exist, you gotta make it happen. So, yeah. I mean, that's kind of everything everything that anyone does is like their own. Everyone has a ministry. So whatever your gift is, that's your ministry. So if you do music, you're in the music ministry. If you do photography, you're in the ministry of photography. Just, you have to make sure you do the right thing, because at the end of the day, we're all going to be answered, for what we did. So just make sure that you're on the right side of things, I guess.
That's real. That's real. How would you help somebody that's struggling with their gifts?
Well, first I want to know what exactly it is they're struggling with, and why they think they're struggling with it. What is it about? Like, could you give me an example?
So if somebody musically was afraid to either perform or just actually release music.
Right. Oh, okay. I've experienced that last because I have a friend who's like that. So, in terms of like, I think this is actually becoming more prevalent. But if you like don't want to, like, if you're afraid to release your music, you have to realize that your gift wasn't given to you to stay quiet. You were given a mouth so you could speak. So if you were given the gift to play music and for it to be heard, then that's what you should do. You know, of course you're gonna be scared. That's why they say the first step is always the hardest. But you just gotta tell your flesh to shut up and let me do what I need to do. But it's not gonna be easy, but it's necessary. If you really feel that strongly about your music, then go get it heard. If you say, well, I don't know how, I'm gonna go figure it out. Figure out what your target audience is, and figure out what is the ways that they're listening to it. And if you're afraid, well, I'm afraid to be judged. I'm afraid to be, what they're gonna say. Well, I don't have an answer for that because I struggle with that still. I think every artist struggles with that. That kind of motivates us in a certain way in everything we do. Is like, if we do this the wrong way, if we fail, how are we gonna look? But honestly, it doesn't matter because if you just do it anyways, then someone's gonna recognize. If there was any good part of what you did, whether it be promotion, whether it be making music, whether it be directing, someone's gonna take notice and they're gonna be like, oh, I see that. And you might be struggling, to get to where you want to be, but if you put it out there and just say, screw it, let the people decide, let it affect in the way, that it will, you'll get the help you need because someone will see your potential. Still feel like I didn't answer the question.
No, you did, homie. I love that you go off on tangents as well because I do the same thing. It shows your passion, so I'm with you.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, I agree 100% with you as well. I feel like, especially like when he has said that the impact that it has on every artist is still so prevalent because we all have that doubt that's like, well, shit, even though we know our audience, is this gonna reach in the ways that we make it?
Yeah.
And man, it's just about knowing that, like, even if it doesn't reach everybody, it's gonna reach who it's meant to.
That's real, yeah. That's true, very true. You just gotta release it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. The devil wants you to be afraid. God said God is not giving you the spirit of fear, but of peace and of love and of a sound mind. Keep that sound mind. The only thing holding you back is you. The devil doesn't know your thoughts. He tries to give you thoughts, but those aren't your thoughts. He tries to put spirits upon you, those aren't your spirits. You're strong, but you have to believe it. You gotta get rid of that doubt.
That's real. Do you have any questions you want to ask?
What got you into this?
Into podcasting or music?
Yeah, everything. What got you into podcast? How did you take the music and then the podcasting and put it together? Like, what led you to be like, dang, I want to kind of do that?
Cool, man. Music-wise, it's a little sad. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah. Oh, wow.
I ain't gonna get into
I'm ready.
Already.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Look. So, I think that what had actually got me into music by itself is partly the connection I have with my moms. I lost my mom at a very young age, like to breast cancer. And a lot of the memories that I have are all circled around the music that we shared together.
Oh, okay.
So it's partly that, and it's partly just knowing that whenever when COVID happened actually, I had started meditating.
Okay.
And I began on my spiritual journey in that, and I didn't know how to communicate before that, so everything before that was just, like just kind of moving through the emotions without actually knowing how to form them. I started writing and journaling, and I started making music, and I haven't looked back since. It's a process, of course, because you don't always know how to express how you feel, but when you do, and you reach people and they tell you like, oh, I'm fucking with that, it just make you keep going, because I love knowing that I can reach people in the ways that they reach me. And podcasting, oh man, I had started this with a close group of friends from college, and it was like, Talk Your Ish was originally just to talk your shit.
Yeah.
So it was, how can we show what we do? How can we market ourselves for free? And how can we get people involved and help them and make them want to share what they do as well? It's a difference between being humble and just not talking about what you do. And grown so much, and it's just been able to reach so many different people in so many different ways. I just love to see the effect that I have whenever I'm actually connecting with more people. I had met Dante at the local Legends event that we had the other day, y'all. When I tell you he was the first person up there with his manager, and the love that I felt from them automatically was like, this is a reminder of why I do this, because I love meeting new people, and I love seeing how, even though we all do music, it's so different yet so connected at the same time.
Yeah.
Cause man, every person you meet that does music shares a piece of their soul with you when they make music. And not even just music, and everything that we do as creatives and just as artists. But yeah, it's just translated in so many different areas that I just like have to keep going, because I
Right.
just love the way it feels to know
Yeah.
that I'm reaching people.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I'm actually glad you brought up your story because, that just goes to show, if you're like struggling with anything, like as long as you like keep going, you don't know what's gonna happen. There's like
Real.
unlimited, like
Just real.
there's unlimited pathways, you know, but you can't, when she was talking about how it reminded her of her mom. I'm glad she mentioned that because like it's a great example of how you can't let your struggle in life dictate how you're gonna live your life.
Right?
Use that as
It's real.
why you succeed. Use that as your reason to do good unto others. So I just want to commend you on that because you're making an impact, and I appreciate you for that. So, I just wanna say
Man, I
that.
appreciate you for coming
I
out.
well,
and-
thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Look, man, this has been the first one that I've actually done visually.
Oh,
It's been live to chop it up with you and just get to know each other a
thank you.
bit better.
Likewise. I truly appreciate you.
Do you have anything that you want to share with us story-wise that
Story-wise.
will help us get to know you a little bit better? Just as a person, not just as an artist, but as a person.
Can you repeat the question?
Anything about yourself, any stories,
Um,
anything that you just know that like makes you you.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just all over the place. Like I like to just hop around and see what's out there. So if you listen to my music and you're like, why is this different? That's because I be searching for stuff. I don't know what I'm searching for, but I'm searching for it. Just something new. I think we're all kind of searching for it. Yeah.
So
That's about it.
cool. So
Yeah. I think the world has like too much. I mean, it happens, if I study the timeline of music, and there's always a period where one decade has a lot more, dreary music or more aggressive music or more joyful music. And so, I don't know, sometimes you just gotta make the music you wanna hear, like I've been sad before, but I don't wanna be sad again. I'm sure other people don't want to, so I'm trying to pull on your heartstrings a little bit, make you a little happy, trying to do a little. I do have a couple of, like personal songs I save, and for those people who get those songs, you're gonna get it. And I like making those too because there's a lot of people who deal with stuff, and music is the only way they can get over that. And so, if it helps you, I'm humbled to be able to affect you in a positive way. And so, if I do, let me know because I want to talk to you, man. I want to tell me all it's you. Tell me everything. Tell how it impacts you. What can I do to make it better? Because you guys are the reason that this stuff gets to happen. We wouldn't even have had the idea. Neither of us would even have had, even the courage to do it if we didn't know that there's going to be at least one person who's going to see it, who's going to affect them. So we appreciate everything that you guys do. Keep supporting. Give us feedback. DM us, text us, email us. Tell us about your day. Tell us about how, whatever it is we're doing affected you, and because that really feeds into us being able to find the courage, in a world that just wants to steal your talents and utilize it for like darkness.
come on,
Give us that,
come on.
because if we're we're trying to help other people, we also need support too. I think that's the thing where like people think musicians and like people who promote musicians and do anything in that likeness that they just got it all together. No, we're just like you, so we want to hear from you. We do, and your words truly do affect us, in a positive way. So please tell us, because we're just like one big old group.
Come on, come
So
on.
your only strong is your weakest link, and we're trying to make that link strong.
Man,
The Bible says that
Talk
You
your
know,
shit. Talk your
two
shit,
is
Dante.
stronger than one, but 3/4 is not easily broken.
Come on.
So let's make that joint 5 and up,
Come on.
infinity and up. You
Come
know,
on.
there's no telling what you can do if you join together with another person with one mind. So, you know,
That's real.
yeah.
That's real as hell. I love that. I love the community aspect building that you brought in, and I love that you are. I just want you to know, like, from me, on my soul, I've been trying to build a community in Houston for creators for a while, and it's coming together. I would love for you to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
I would love for you to be a part of it, because, man, it's really just about branching out and just sharing everything we do and just having that support system. So when we do have shows and shit, we can pop out and support each other in the ways we meant to.
Right.
Your energy is everything.
Not this kind of energy. That joint's kind of.
Man,
It's
what?
hot.
You feel me shining
Yeah,
down,
if
but
only-
that's a good song. That's a
If
good
only
omen
guys could
too.
feel it. Yeah.
That means it's
We got
shining.
clear
We
skies.
shining. You
Clear
feel me?
skies.
We shining. The sun
We have
shining
no
down.
trouble with the lighting right now, I hope.
Shining. You feel,
Yeah.
No, that sunlight hitting. I know that sunlight hitting.
Yeah.
No, that sunlight hitting.
Yeah, y'all probably see my beanie.
Man, I know you see all this sweat too, but it's
Yeah,
alright.
y'all
We're
see
gonna have it
every
under
speck,
control.
Every speck.
It's been love
You guys see
talking
it?
with
No, I'm
you,
just kidding.
man.
Don't look at my armpits. Oh, man.
You know I'm sweating, babe. Look.
Oh,
At
man.
least you
But
ain't sweating on your
her shirt's
food.
like darker, so I don't know if y'all can see her.
Yeah.
You heard one see it as well.
It's the sun and the moon, baby. We got the sun out. You feel me? Look.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Come on with
sir.
it. Come on
Yes,
with it.
sir.
You
Let's
already
go.
know.
Yes, that was powerful. Y'all see
Get
that?
that.
Yeah, that was
Snap.
good.
Get that snap. Get that snap.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
My
But
hands kind
yo,
of sway too.
Nah,
guys.
me too. It's alright.
So.
This ain't nothing but love. You already know, man. But look, we appreciate y'all for tapping in for the first visual Talk Yo Ish.
Yes.
It's only going up from here. We're gonna have some work for y'all in the making.
Mm-hmm.
If you have not already, cause he too damn nice and humble to tell you, I do it for you. Go stream his music on any platform that you find it on. Make sure you show some love. Make sure you drop some love, because the more love you show, the more love is multiplied back to you, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
One love, blessings over y'all day, and you already fucking know. Let's get it, and let's motherfucking go!
Hooray!
Babe, you goofy though. That's cool. Look, you wanna get a shot? Hold on.
Oh,
Get a shot in real quick. Let me see. Go with it. Yeah. Hold on. Got him. Go.